A man detained by ICE who is suffering from leukemia is freed after being detained for months. I'm Dave Kinchin. We'll tell you how it happened next.
East Point man locked up here at the Macomb County Jail for allegedly threatening to shoot up his son's school. What made him so upset? Up next.
Working for you. Fox 2 News at 10 starts now.
A husband and father who lives in Michigan living with leukemia while detained by ICE, now free. Good evening, everybody. I'm Rupraj.
And I'm Taryn Asher. The ACLU went to work to get him back to his family and into the care of doctors. Fox News' Dave Kinchin is live tonight in downtown Detroit. And Dave, how's he doing?
Well, you know, we are told that he's certainly grateful to be back with family. We're told by people close to this case that this is one of several that could change the tide when it comes to immigration enforcement activity around the country. Now, we'll show you the pictures and tell you everything we're telling you about right now. Jose Contreras Cervantes was released from federal custody and reunited with his wife and 3 young children following a more than 2-month-long detainment because of a pending deportation. He was originally picked up on the road during a traffic stop in Macomb County. Now, the ACLU recently filed a petition with the U.S. District Court here in downtown Detroit requesting a judge to order a bond hearing for Jose and 7 others in custody. This past Friday, the judge ordered that they either get a bond hearing within 7 days or be released right away. Jose's wife, Lupita, released a statement expressing her gratitude. It says in part, "This ruling provides incredible relief for me and my family. The stress created by the threats to Jose's health because of the disruption of his treatment for a rare life-threatening form of leukemia has been constant. Worst of all is watching my children suffer with the heartbreak and anxiety of being separated from their father they dearly love. We even had to celebrate Jose's birthday without him, along with my son's birthday and my birthday this past weekend. Moments that should have been joyful, but instead reminded us of how much we lost while he's been detained. We can't wait to hold him in our arms again." The ACLU's Detroit team is also reacting tonight.
We were overjoyed that Jose came home yesterday and was reunited with his wife and his 3 young children. Seeing them reunited was just so joyous, but also gut-wrenching at the same time, because his detention was absolutely needless and cruel. To be separated for 2.5 months from his family when he has this terrible disease, and taking that precious time, we don't know how long this family has, stealing that time from them.
Now, we're told Jose is a native of Mexico, and he's been living in the United States for about 20 years, though not legally. And his lawyer says that he doesn't have any criminal history aside from minor traffic offenses. We'll keep you updated on how he's doing and his treatments as well. For now, reporting live in downtown Detroit, Dave Kinchin, Fox 2 News. By the way, on the Edge, we're going to tell you more about the specific legal filing and how that worked to actually get him freed. We'll tell you more about that on the Edge.
Yeah, well, talk a little bit, though, about what is next in terms of where he can stay, what does he have to leave, and what do we know about that legality?
Well, there's certainly a transition period to get him free, to get him back with family at this time. We don't have all the details on that. I think a lot of that's actually kind of being held close to the chest, certainly. But we understand that if he's not with family now, he will be shortly, and some of those medical treatments will continue also.
Okay. We'll talk to you at 11. Thanks, Dave. Well, listen to this. An East Point father is accused of threatening to, quote, air the place out after his child missed his snack time at his elementary school.
And tonight, that father is under arrest. Fox 2's Camille Amiri spoke to Macomb County prosecutor about this. And Camille, police took his violent threat pretty seriously.
Yeah, 43-year-old David Scott Jr. locked up here at the Macomb County Jail behind me. Take a look at his mugshot, a convicted felon. Investigators say on Wednesday he went to his son's school, Pleasant View Elementary School in East Point, upset that his child did not get a, quote, snack time. During dismissal, Scott allegedly approached the teacher screaming, cursing, and threatening the teacher in front of staff, students, and parents. Police say he threatened multiple times to come back and, quote, air the place place out, which is a slang term meaning to shoot the place up. A search warrant was executed and several rounds of ammunition were discovered inside the home.
I got to tell you, I don't know which way the direction the world's going or which way people are going, but there's innuendos that school might not even offer a snack, is what we're hearing also. But to make a threat about a child who didn't get a snack, I think we're off the deep end at this point.
Now, David Scott Jr. is being held here at the Macomb County Jail on a $150,000 cash bond, no 10%. He'll be back in court on November 5th. In Mount Clemens, Camille and Mary, Fox 2 News.
Well, big trouble for Mr. Big Shot. Pistons legend Chauncey Billups charged in a widespread federal gambling investigation. The current Portland Trailblazers coach is now on leave. Here he is walking out of court tonight. There's some new pictures for you. Billups accused of running rigged poker games with the help of the mafia. It involved x-rays that could read cards face down, shuffling machines, marked cards, and more to rip off unsuspecting card players. Among the others arrested, current Miami Heat guard Terry Rozier. Now, Billups is charged with fraud and money laundering.
Exploiting the notoriety of some and the wallets of many to fund the Italian crime families.
The scheme targeted victims known as, quote, fish, who were often lured to participate in these rigged games by the chance to play alongside former professional athletes who were known as, quote, face cards.
Billups led the Pistons to their last championship in 2004. He was named Finals MVP. His #1 hangs from the Raptors at Little Caesars Arena that you see here. Billups was inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame last year.
Well, Hamtramck's mayor, who is President Trump's nominee for ambassador to Kuwait, is in the hot seat today. At the confirmation hearing, bipartisan senators grilled Amir Ghalib over accusations of anti-Semitism.
Do you believe that Israel should be protected as a home for the Jewish people?
I believe that, and I believe it can be a home for the Jewish and the Arabs and the Muslims and the Christian as well.
In the last election, Ghalib is credited with helping to convince many Arab and Muslim voters to support President Trump. Several senators have said they cannot support Ghalib, putting his nomination now in doubt.
On Facebook, you liked a post that called Jews monkeys for their own benefit.
Thank you, Senator.
Why would you like a post that calls Jews monkeys?
Thank you. I explained that earlier. From 2010 to 2000, before I became the mayor, I used to have a bad habit of acknowledging every post, every comment under my post. Doesn't mean that I agree with it, just acknowledging.
If Ghalib is confirmed, Hamtramck's mayor pro tem, Abu Musa, will become mayor.
Let's talk about the weather. It's starting to feel a lot more like fall, but can we get a break from the rain, please?
Well, we have the man who knows that best, his weather authority, Rich Luterman. He's standing by with some answers.
We have dry weather Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. In fact, it's going to be a good weekend to go see some of the fall colors because we're going to have some sunshine. This cooler pattern, however, does continue for a few days. Now, we did have these spotty showers this afternoon. It's dry for us. Still some shower activity closer to Cleveland and Erie, Pennsylvania. But look at the numbers. 39 in Jackson, 44 Pontiac, chilly down there in Monroe, 45 degrees, 43 in Lansing. It is all quiet across the area. These are live pictures right here in Southfield, and you can still see some of the fair weather clouds out there. For the rest of tonight, just a few clouds. Chilly for all of us, but some of those traditional cool spots may get down closer to 33 or 34, but moving forward, a chilly pattern into the weekend with some sunshine at least, and it will be chilly inside Spartan Stadium for football Saturday evening. How about a full check of the 7-day coming up in 20?
A confrontation you'll want to see. An alleged scammer targeting single moms in a rental racket.
It was a misunderstanding about everything that was going on, and everything is being taken care of.
The career criminal on the other line there, accused by local moms of taking their thousands, promising they can rent his house. But in return, they say he dodges them left and right. Well, not anymore, because the Fox 2 problem solvers came calling. That story is coming up only here on Fox 2 News.
New at 10, a story you'll see only on Fox 2, a rental scam leaving dozens of families in tears in Detroit.
Moms and their children left without a place to live. Fox 2 problem solver Jessica Dupnack has been digging into this story and is here now in the studio to share what she has uncovered. Jess.
You guys, this rental scheme left one family living out of their U-Haul truck for several days. Moms and kids with literally no place to live. It started with some social media traffic this week about a rental scam out of Detroit, and it has since snowballed. Upwards of 40 victims, all pointing the finger at the same man.
Several women contacted us saying that they were scammed out of a rental property in Detroit.
Okay. That pregnant pause on the other end will make a lot of sense very soon. Nevin Griffin, a 49-year-old career criminal, just wrapping up federal parole, convicted of trafficking teen girls in a prostitution ring in 2012, where he made the girls call him Moneymaker. Bank robbery and fraud charges checker his past, too.
What do you say to Nevin?
He's a There is nothing like a mother scorned. These are all from women?
Yeah.
How about 40 mothers scorned?
I've got contacted with over about 40 women.
You think this is that big?
Yeah. Yeah.
Lysandra Jordan making Griffin go viral this month, exposing a wild rental scam they say he masterminded.
Black women with children and desperate is a dangerous thing, so I don't know, but we all band together.
They all thought they were moving into this West Side Detroit home after finding it on the real estate sites Zillow and Redfin.
We sent him, all together, we sent him $3,500 to move in.
We did $3,550.
How much money are you out?
$3,300.
The average loss per family between $3,000 and $4,000 in security deposits and first month's rent. The moms say Griffin provided proof the house was his, and the fact he was on Zillow and Redfin legitimized him. So far, a dozen victims, mostly single moms, showed up to Fox 2 with receipts after many showed up to move in on October 15th at the same time.
I pulled up exactly at 1 p.m. It was a family already moving in.
As I was approaching the house, it was a U-Haul truck in the driveway, and it was like a bunch of people outside.
How many people showed up?
Which day?
In total?
Total, I met at least 10 people.
Problem was, Asia Smith says she already got the keys from Griffin and was already mostly moved in with her 2 children.
That's the million-dollar question here, why me? So from that point on, I did not stay here the first night because I was at fear for my life.
The day before we sat on this porch with Asia this week, we talked to Griffin on the phone to confront him.
It was a misunderstanding about everything that was going on, and everything is being taken care of.
What do you think about him saying this is a misunderstanding?
That's a bull. That's a bull.
What I'm working on is to give them their money back as soon as possible.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I'm asking for them to give me a week or 2.
He says that he's going to get everybody their money within 1 to 2 weeks. Do you believe that?
No, not at all.
Here's the thing. Why don't you have the money? If it was a misunderstanding and you took all these women's money,
Jessica, I'm not trying to do back and forth with you. I'm just telling you, I need a couple weeks to get everything together.
It sounds like a scam. It doesn't sound like a misunderstanding, because you either have the money or you don't. And you can understand why I would think that.
A couple minutes later, he calls back to go off the record. We can't play that portion of the call, but my expression sure says a lot.
His name is Griffin. We just got to talk to him. We poured money out.
As we wrapped up our interview with Asia, the one who actually got to move in, enter in a fresh pair of victims, mom and daughter.
He said yesterday that he was going to literally let us move in on the 1st, and we would still have to pay him the rest of the money by next week.
He knew that we were investigating this story yesterday.
We are literally $1,500 out.
Breaking the news in real time.
You're one of maybe 40 women.
What's going on? I'm like, to you on Monday. I'm sorry. See, we gave him back. We gave him like $600. We just got to talk to him right now.
What did he say?
Right now, he said that he was going to figure out why the young lady was sitting on the porch.
5 minutes earlier, he told them they could move in or get a refund even after knowing we were onto him and that Detroit police were investigating too.
He's lying. We talked yesterday.
Oh, okay, because I could feel that it was a lie.
No, yeah, he knows very much so that we're running a story.
The damage, though, is done.
I honestly don't know what to do. Like, that's why I reached out to you guys.
All with no faith in his promise to us.
Everybody will be taken care of for the next 2 weeks, maybe a little bit longer.
Well, at last check with Detroit police, 13 women have filed police reports, and that's really just been in the last 48 hours since we started digging in. Nevin Griffin is not in custody. He told me today he lawyered up.
I'm going to tell you, when you have them on these sites like Zillow and Redfin, that legitimacy for a moment, you go, hey, this is probably all up and up, but it's not.
And the sad part is there's no recourse right now for these women to get their money back.
Really not.
And they don't probably have more to go find another place to live. And you can see that pain in that woman's face. I mean, the desperation of what to do next.
And I think most of the women, they spoke out because they wanted to warn other people. They're kind of giving up on this money. Now they're figuring out where to go. They came up with the money to begin with. Now they have to do it twice. And when you've got, some of these women have 5 or 6 kids, it's not easy.
And luckily you said that Detroit police are investigating.
They are, they're on it. I'm making sure they're on it. We're going to keep on them.
Well, you're very plugged in with the Detroit Police Department. They're listening closely.
Yeah, you don't want this to happen to anyone else, and we feel for those women, and hopefully they'll be able to find a place soon, somewhere legit.
And the woman who called Jessica is a great example of how the Fox 2 problem solvers work.
That's it.
The Fox 2 problem solvers, we're always working for you. If you've seen an issue and you know that it's just not getting solved and you need help, just let us know. Contact us by scanning the QR code on your screen right now. Pick up your phone and do that. Send us an email. We're going to be happy to jump in to help.
Well, up next, the White House East Wing gone, and still plans for that $300 million ballroom haven't even been formally approved. So why did demolition move ahead? And who's really footing the bill? The latest on the controversy inside 1600 Pennsylvania after the break.
Also ahead, another day, more votes, and still no deal in Washington, where the government shutdown drags on and millions of Americans are about to feel it, from missed paychecks to frozen food benefits. We'll break down what's at stake next.